We are going all the way to Ashaiman as KMJ is going to lead us in that conversation where he's having a conversation with the people of Ashaiman. KMJ, if you're ready, take us over.
Go. Okay, so he's still watching Joy Prime Morning, and at this moment I'm here at Ashaiman. This place, it's Zongolaka, and this is where the family house of the late military officer Imoro is. At the moment, we have some family members gathered over here. There's a bus that is taking some of the family members to the 37 military hospital to continue with the processes that would eventually see his burial. But I also have here with me the assembly member, Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi. I'll be speaking to him briefly, but you can see from the background, it's a very solemn atmosphere over here, and the family, friends, the sympathizers, all gathered over here at the family house. So this was where he was coming to see the parents. It's a few walk or distance from where he was actually murdered. So what you can see right now is the house where he was coming, but never was able to get to this place. So we're going to be speaking to the assemblyman. Like I said, the assembly member is over here. Honorable Emmanuel is here with me. We'll be talking to him briefly to find out exactly what has transpired ever since that incident happened when the military actually came here and brutalized some of the citizens here. So let me get to assembly member. Honorable is the assembly member for the place, and he's currently here at the family house, also trying as much as possible to do his duty. So we'll find out from him. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Agbusan, Assembly Member for 13th Electoral Area, but the community of the incidents is Zongolaka community. Just right behind Police Barracks 5, adjacent to the Police Barracks 5.
So for the past 4 days, I mean, that incident that happened on Tuesday, which preceded the murder, the alleged murder of our own military officer, how is the community coping ever since that incident?
I think there's so much shock, and everybody is just wondering what could necessitate such a beating to the extent of death. The boy being very quiet, and you hardly even see him play around with the friends. And personally, I've engaged with him, and he comes to my office, and you even ask him questions. It takes a long time for him to respond to the question. So it's a sad moment, and we are all still thinking what could lead to the death of this boy. And everybody is just calling for justice. So as you can see, everybody is sad. It's since that Friday. I think when I even saw the picture first, I didn't know he was the boy. So until the second picture came, the band's leader happened to be one of the community members who went to the army. So he has been training them in the brass band and then other musical instruments. So he finally called me and sent me a message that no, the boy is behind my house. And upon further checks, it is confirmed that Sheriff is the guy. And we are all still trying to adjust ourselves to the situation.
The issue of the police, the military brutality, which has been the talk of town, almost everybody is frowning on it. People are speaking against it. The military has also issued a statement with regards to that. I don't know whether you've read the statement and what exactly they sought to address. But do you think that the reaction from the military was something that you were expecting, knowing that there was a military man involved?
Actually, we knew the military would come. But I think we would all apologize for the excesses of the brutalities on our community members, which we don't expect. But sometimes you wonder how situation could go, because everybody is reacting in different ways. You can see the condition of the mother. She's still trying to. So some of the friends will also not be able to contain it. And that could make them respond in such a way that the excesses came. But we are all not happy with the excesses, and we appeal to the army to be a bit calm with the people, and then let's try to get the real culprits. The police should also assist us.
One of the major conversations that came up when this issue happened was the fact that certain people had that same stereotype perception about Ashaiman, and when you mentioned the name, some of the other vices that comes with it, you being an assembly member, are you worried about this? And moving forward, what do you intend to do in your capacity to ensure that some of these perceptions that we have out there or people have out there do not continue to affect innocent people?
Actually, the perception about Ashaiman has changed over the years. Seriously, I feel I could be talking to the media on the good things that we have done in the community, like taking care of the orphans, giving relief items to the aged. Those are good things we've done in the community. And it saddens my heart coming on air and he's talking about incidences and then the negativity. Seriously, it's a worry to me because we've worked so hard. I've been a youth activist. I've been an Assemblyman member. This is my third term. And we've worked hard to bring the community to a level that it is difficult to hear the continuous negative things. But this one, seriously,
because if you read the statement that the military also put out there, even in the interview that the Deputy Defense Minister granted, he spoke about a few other things that made it look like, okay, there are certain places or certain things people do take the law into their own hands, and he feels that it has gotten to a point where we need to make sure some of these things are done. I mean, even in the presser, you realize that they arrested some people they believe that allegedly are criminals. They found certain substances on them and all of that, and it's the reason why they feel there's no even the need for them to apologize. Now, you're mentioning that there are so many things you're doing positively that are not being highlighted. So what are you going to do in your capacity to ensure that, be it there or not, we need to look at the next phase? So in your capacity, what are you doing about this?
Oh, as an assembly member, I think it has been part of our activities already. I've had a series of engagement with the youth in the community. We happen to attend other training programs. We've got NGOs that has come to do capacity building in the community, and that has helped us a lot. We even had a platform where all the youth leaders come together. When there are issues, we discuss it and then get to the right solution of it. And that has brought some level of calmness. I think there has been other initiative by other people from the other side of the community. But this particular incident is still something we cannot phantom up to now. What could make them beat him to the extent of dying within 2, 3, 4 hours? What offense has the boy done to the extent that you can't even report him to any other person for proper engagement to be done? Stabbing and other things. He hasn't stolen anything. He hasn't beaten anybody. That is what we still not figuring. And I think that the security should help us. Generally speaking, there is the perception that the level of lawlessness is growing high. And I would pin that one to leadership of the country itself. Because the incidences that are happening, and it's like nobody is called to book. You get to understand that the people trying to do the right thing, the law rather want to scare them out. And then those that are doing wrong are rather getting protection. And when that is happening, you are giving the psyche that, okay, everybody should fight for himself. So it's a worry. And we are still talking over to the youth. The MP was here yesterday. Some opinion leaders were here yesterday. We've spoken to the youth that we should all get ourselves into restraint. We shouldn't go to the excesses, and then we should calm down and let the law take its course. But we still think that more interventions positively should be coming. You look at the whole, Ashaiman is a cosmopolitan municipality. We are a one-town municipality. There's no proper recreational center. Even our stadium that is supposed to be developed still hasn't been developed. So you have a lot of talent like Kofi Nimo and the rest who have been in the Black Starlets, and a lot. But you think that people want to hear about Ashaiman, listen to us only when there is a negative thing, and it's not helping us. So we are still appealing that Ashaiman is not a bad municipality as people are thinking. If not, so we have a lot of banks that have come to settle, and they are working. But when leadership always want things to get out of hand before they come, at least that community where the thing happened, some people heard something, so nobody could call for police protection for him. At least no opinion leader there. But because of the system, everybody is afraid. When you go and then you rather you are going to save the boy, they will tell you that you are part of them. So people stay their way. You can't just push somebody and then he dies there. It took, even from where he have to walk to, running and other things. There were people saw him, but because of the system, everybody is afraid. Sometimes somebody is even missing and then you are even afraid to keep the person around because the next thing they will tell you that you have kidnapped the person. But if structures are working, the social interventions are in good position. Somebody is missing, or social welfare come in, if he needs food or other things. But they leave all these burdens on the assembly member. Sometimes the MP and the chief executive doesn't even come in. Because you are the assembly member, you're always with the people. When you came to my office, you see, I'm doing my small business, but I have to leave, spend about an hour or two with you just trying to solve this small problem. But we are thinking that the military should come down, let them go deep into the investigation more, and let's get what really caused the death, and then whoever is involved, the law should take its course. We are all looking for, you can see the youth around. Look at the number following to the, everybody could have been doing one business or the other. But innocent boy, having finished work, training, coming for a course, he's not feeling well, coming home, and then on his way, the mother is only hearing about his lifeless body. It's sad. Sad.
You called for calm from the military a few times that I've spoken to you. Now, looking at the press that was released, they stated that yes, there were excesses, which of course they want to take responsibility for, but the sanctioning of the operation is not something they want to apologize for. Were you disappointed when you read that? Okay, so military men were sanctioned from, as they put it, a high military command to come here and allegedly brutalize people, and they feel there's nothing wrong with that.
That one is a security operation. So personally, I don't have the wisdom behind their action. So I can't say much about that. They know the best way they can go about it. My difficulty is with the innocent people that were affected and the level of beating and punishment. But if within their operations, they think that is what they can do to achieve the objective, because we still need justice for our brother. If that is it, I can only apologize to those who have been affected, because they are innocent and they've been caught up in the mess. Just like the boy is also innocent and his life is gone. So I wouldn't say much about what the military issued out. They know how best they think they can get the issue to get them the result that they want. Okay.
I'll be speaking to some of the people that I've gathered over here, but before I go to them, there's a narrative that seems to be going on social media with regards to the deceased in question, that he had a certain girlfriend he was going to visit, and the girlfriends had issues or something happened, and then the people got hold of the phone and they led him to wherever he was supposed to come for them to be able to get him. I don't know whether you've read anything like that or you've listened to any conversation like that. I'm not sure if you're in the position, but maybe your interaction with the family or the mother, you may have heard about any girl that is in the picture that seemed to be trending on social media, that she was the reason the guy was caught up in that entire situation.
As to the girl being the reason, I can't say much about that, but we all have friends. As we were coming, you saw a lot of people talk to me. Ladies were talking to me, old ladies were talking to me, young guys were talking to me. So wherever I move, there are a lot of people I interact with. I could decide to sit at a place and then have a discussion before moving to the next place. Sometimes you are not even ready to talk, but the environment says that, oh, come and be with us more. We see you for long and other things. So this is a natural activity that we all do day in and day out. So I don't see that being a main reason. There could be a remote reason, cause that could lead to his attack, because it looks like it's a planned thing that no, the next time he comes around, some people should pursue him. That is what I say, because he wasn't even attacked. He wasn't attacked at a friend's place. There could be that he has left the place before. So whoever he even interacted with might have even not know what is happening. So that is a way of everybody trying to say something. Others came with a lot of people even thought that he was an armed robber. So what about that one also? Until they saw his ID card and then calls were being made, the police coming before they saw that no, he's a service person. So that let's get to the root cause. That could be something that can also take people's mind off. You know, we have the diversionary tactics. When issues come, people bring other issues, and then you lose focus of the real investigation, and then go looking for a girlfriend or a friend that he visited. That couldn't necessitate his death.
Okay, thank you very much. The Assembly member, Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Ogboson, and I've been talking to him here at the family house of the deceased officer, Sheriff Moro. Now, I'm going to be interacting with a few other people that I've gathered over here. This morning when we came here, there was a bus that is picking some other family members to the hospital to check the processes that will be involved in making sure that he gets the burial he deserves. And so this is actually the family house of the deceased. This is where he was actually coming to, and he met his untimely death. Now, Honorable, what's your name?
Oh, Yaprekon.
Yaprekon. Yeah. So you are a citizen, you are a family member, or you are?
Oh, actually, not my family member. He's my close friend.
Oh.
The boy who had died in father. He's my close friend. So I had a matter. I was supposed to come and greet him. That's why I'm here.
How long have you known him?
Oh, in father, at least I can really say even 1 year now. Not so long.
Is he somebody that you feel, what has happened to him right now, should be a cause for every worried person because of the way he is as a person?
In a sense that it's not easy. It's not easy for a man to born, a child to become like this way, and it died just suddenly, without your information. It's very sad, very sad, very sad. It's not easy for that. It's not easy for everybody. It's not easy. It's painful. So that's why I also feel pain to come and visit him for that.
When was the last time you had interaction with him?
Oh, it's long. More than 6 months now.
But you've known him around this place for a while?
Oh, I know him. That's why I came.
Okay. Our condolences to you and the entire family.
Yeah, I don't have problem at all.
Okay. All right. So that's a friend over there. I'm still trying to see if I can get a few people to talk to you. And we're still here at the family house of the late military officer, Sheriff. Boss, what's your name, please?
I'm Isaac Akamboy.
You're a family member, a friend, or?
No, I'm a friend. He's a small boy to me. When he see me, he called cinema, that's all. And even when he went to the forces, we've not met up to this sad news that we had. Me, I'm so worried, and now I want to give a message to we Ashaiman youth, especially the ghetto youth. It's worried because now Ashaiman has changed, but still we are not seeing the change because of this kind of issues. So I want to appeal to the Ashaiman ghetto youth that we should rise up and fight for ourselves. Because for now, if you see somebody who just use the name, Ashaiman is a dirty place. You can come from anywhere to come and destroy and go. We want to see this guy. So I'm appealing to the ghetto youth that let's rise up and fight and defend ourselves for the sake of Ashaiman. Because now Ashaiman is a talent place. People, we get footballers, we get musicians, we are so talented. But now people come from different places. Because if you walk to Ashaiman Street, we know people. Because me, I was at Kantamato, I stay in Nima, and I'm at Ashaiman. When you meet people that rob, take phones, that's still those small, they come from far places, and they will come and spoil our name. So I'm appealing to the ghetto youth that let's fight ourselves. If we see any stranger who is coming to the ghetto, that we state him that we know that this kind of person, he's not here to help, but he's here to rob and do bad things. We should know how to handle that person. So this our current issue is too worried. Everybody is worried. So I'm appealing and I'm calling for the ghetto that we should rather and we get this guy, the one who do this, so that we should be proud of ourselves. They know the ghetto guys. We know ourselves. So I'm appealing to them that let's fight for ourselves. It's too bad. If this is keeping on going now, then Ashaiman will not get any good name.
Now, innocent people have to suffer for this. You're appealing to the ghetto youth to make sure that you're able to defend your name here in Ashaiman. For the purposes of making sure that we're able to find the perpetrators, so at least we get to know that those behind this, justice is given to the deceased officer. What are you going to tell your friends, your ghetto youth people, in terms of helping the police in investigations and all that?
It's too good that we should help the police. Even police officers, they know that most of the ghetto youths are helping them to get those criminals and some matters. So what has happened, it has happened. But I'm calling them to calm down because innocent people have been beaten. We are running up and down. And there are people that can help to get this issue solved. So imagine if I'm one of the innocent person that you get me, you beat me, I will be annoyed. But still, I'm calling that it's due to this. It has happened. It's out of anger. That is made it happen. So those who are innocent, we apologize for that. But we should still have to fight to get this. So let's help the police so that we get this matter to solve.
Okay, thank you very much, and we wish you and the entire family our special condolences. Now let me move. I'm trying to get where the mother is and see if I can speak to the mother of the deceased officer. Emma, forgive me. Let me sit close to you. Okay, so maybe I'll get another seat and sit close to you. Dear mother. Mommy, first of all, our condolences to you and the family. Minim say situation na den enye ade o mama bia pese obesori a obete say bibi say atoneba oba no time oba no wudi nkomo say oba onam kwan so at that time no so na wo monitor so oba be do an nkomo say na course one sana a comment na wote say bibisa ato no
ano hakwa no sunyane no to offer na so the course all the time to obey no abe 3 times name I found the women and see yes that the last week in na home fa no was it adene name ba na mesia mama tinema no de ba no wesi no.
Okay, so for those watching us, let me try and then let you understand what exactly the mother is saying. So according to the mother, she didn't know from the beginning that the son was coming home as at the time that he was on his way to the house. But what she knows is that anytime he's in Accra, he communicates with the mom that, oh, I'm in Accra, I've got a few things I need you to watch for me, so I'll bring you home and then you can do that for me. But at this point, when he was coming, the mother was not aware. All she knew was that he's informed the mother that he's come to Accra to do a course at 37, and so as for that conversation, she was aware of. But as to the night when he was coming, she didn't know about that until that incident, happened to him. Mommy, before us, we na ebebano. Me sure say we need to come any busuafoni na ya we say or ye course we be near there. But a kwambe so na fire we hu say oh we are friend me say me ba no bibi ato no obi na frɛ wo ana say what ana wa no pa no sorry say na esikoye.
I'm not sorry, yeah. I'm sorry, no, I don't about to be if you saw Sheriff. Sheriff, they never know. I was 37 as I am. A honor or back of friend said, I'm a sheriff from what to say. The sheriff from what to say, and so. All my catcher and said, Sheriff from whom fanning to sort in the name of Banamasia man. But my friend and I now a cock on fat. Until no make or no Benham, no make said, no, tell me, Sheriff from my. To me, my friend, your friend, no. No, but the sheriff will hot tamping. No, so fans after 8 no obo no kasa ne ko ja me kwanya de fo car me sinto o twen mo fo car na no si de o ja ni station wa na car o ja ni hokoye ti aba ne sa na o kan sa na maye basa kra obi e betwe mo he ne phone so a wo hwe menim na meti obi e betwe he ne phone so na wo hwe menim afa na me hona mu dwuri me ti mi ni aba ko onye duru ho bo sheriff pe no fentiye to kan sa bam sa den sheriff awu ana afa na nkrofo bo bi e hwe ne phone so tiri twen ba ko phone na me hwe na ba ne da so na ma ho se ko bi so da ho no kan ho se ne ba no ye ko sata na mpanyifo na afa ne se omo ba fie I'm fair, no, Mr. Sheriff, my name is also Ashaiman. If I know be home, I'm so some person in Blabema camp of what never. Some sister may buy me for penny be incoming home. Some can say, Mr. Other Mabano, or baby be a man. No, so they be no you for a sheriff on come. Don't be said, dear, my bassa, no, see me, no one can say, mom direction. Yeah, famous said, Uncle for bank, and to some frail, no, some say, my who said. Me ba no wawu na wawu na o man kan che no se obi a be ka me bia ma me jintum o man ka seba na be kan se na ba me fu na yekuno taifa se mama se bia o ko pie no nda so ba ko pie o ko se men ka sakramenti am su taifa ho ni me.
All right, so she just narrated to us how she got to hear of the news of the passing of her son, and she explains that somebody came in the morning to speak to her a bit. She didn't really know what was going on, but another person who came and fainted gave her indications that all was not well, and so she had a call from other places where she was informed to come to the hospital, but she should come with someone so that they can tell her what exactly the situation is. At that point, she was getting hints of what was likely to have happened, but she was not too sure, and so they gave her assurance that she shouldn't listen to anybody or what any other person says, but they want to see her in person. And so upon arrival, she was given the news of the passing of the son, and that's how come she got to know or she got to hear of the news of the passing of the son. Before that, there are people who have passed by the house while she was sitting and were watching on the phones and looking at her, which also gave her an indication that there was likely something that was really happening. And so, that's how she got to know about the entire news. Mommy, Asamia Bena, MCD, Sheriff Mame. Obano Kwana Woshano, and a Jawo, and maybe a Yenten and Ka, and answer Sane City. With the Fatcham and Menkawa, Edding, if you say, and commodity man, I say a strong woman be, and a war Abema Yechi, I shall say, be
to near Jumano. I am dead. I am dead. The man. A Juma many. My family are get one. What is every for all the dear? Amen. I am a party. Me person might or young yes, I'm just a buying with your woman. No, my son come. I'll come a bit to me.
I'm calling you saying. Sheriff na penyi na wa show mu mienu na bepem sambre the ordinary no e won fie be sen
busuma e wo mu 15 for me be 13 years
ya na edin say obaba ko be hwe nkwala mienu ono so ye be ma nti mema mienu nko a ekwan ben so no wa fama wodi otimi dia hwe mema bedu pensu ya
to so dia me ko je ni no to am na to na sheriff ye be mantino e for so say obenya baby esi sheriff ye be mantino bia me for so man say obenya baby esi nteni ye am fa ni easy ma de sheriff performance
Minim said this year ka baba ko Sheriff Oboa and also bibi say ato no saying it here ma o share the come and the family send a tear before Ansana Sheriff. As what should be a some boss?
My people say we can't come and judge Sheriff. Come here, me and man. Share that the case, pa. Me couldn't imagine na na ekon. My share the case.
Yeah, sure, baby, a sheriff here, Jumano. What's your monka, or monomodim common, or in terms of moi saying that you need so much bahanum, almost so I bet you dear at say, so better so be bisa a free. No one someone come but buy no after that no omo wedding come say e be share in terms of one idea the officers ni bia panyi bia ni wedding come so
no want to ya no yusu si be si no want to yusu na bibi sadi na
into wo hwe kwan say bia ye wi a anase yame ya dom na yetumi pe ba bi na ye de krasi a oni obekọ na dwuma mu na akọbọ mama ne say officially no abusuafo na omo be din koma fa sheriff situation no ana
no mo din komo mama miska said the grand son mama miska said the ente na bana the sheriff the omu yes and pen me pese yen sakama na ka se ya chioma na makoma to ni sheriff no so be dedi say osu because na so da igba no ba misu no papa menim wo da yem misu no papa menim nti ani de no de
hospital on 7 is saying autopsy na see any there
papa ni say
now doctors for them can be amfa e wo no na there
papa mpani omone papa mpani family kasa ni kasa do no kan
bi wo bibi a obeka kire Ghana for mutie obi a ono so akọ situation mu pen a wo komusisi a kwan fa so a se mo ma ho ban futo sembi a opese anase bibi opese to Ghana for you nanim because asem we etasi o on my se obi afrim o bet all situation no in the city no say na opese o ka che Ghana for you
baby say Sheriff no kura ono ni adam fo me channel oba menene net see ni net so dey say no me hu dey make
and then I catch Ghana by na police phone so
me pa me say shushem na ye chip o ma yes me pene
my better was we the somehow yako oni abusuanfo nyina mo hyeden na Mr. Sheriff Obaba Ontene nipa bebre hu the pictures now as oyobi amanfo pe na asem yie pa nti we there
Sheriff nye obi o ye basabasa e bia mbaka se ne ma me nti na me kan ho asem mo Sheriff nye obi o ye basabasa Sheriff nye adamfo Sheriff o chia okura won hwe wanim ono no pra ha sei me twuma kwa wotene nchen me ye we ya wo ye bi ma eboa me obunsuo me ne si me ma bu opasi out ba ye no se o ma me uniform na mpe o mo nti o si ni uniform na me so ni si ni ma Sheriff edi ekodwem kodi ba de bere me ti Sheriff onya basabasa na me ka se Sheriff ye basabasa bia onu obi akwa na se de ama for cry from me say me maye no baba na baba sa na so omene ma no ade ni na Ashaiman so ne wona so so de bia me kan Sheriff do ne basabasa
I mean, sure, your so that's the mother of the late military officer Sheriff, and she's been talking to us about the situation, how it happened, and what it means to have lost a son like that. She's got 2 children. Sheriff is the eldest, and he passed out, you know, and for the military, and he came to Accra to have a course. Of course, he informed the mom about it. Unfortunately, the mom didn't know about his coming on that night when the incident happened, and she's been telling us what exactly she's lost as a mother and as a single parent as well. And I don't know what you make of it, but as it stands right now, the family has moved. Bus has moved to the hospital. They're going to see to the processes involved. I have also spoken to the assembly member over here, Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Agboson. He's told us a lot about what they intend to do to ensure that justice is given to the family of Sheriff, and also what he intends to do as an assembly member to ensure that the youth here are also able to, help in clearing up the perception that seemed to be, the Ashaiman thing. And some of the youth members also spoke over there and also shared, with us a few things about what they also want to do to make sure that some of these things do not happen again. Live from Ashaiman, Zongolaka, the family house of the late deceased military officer Sheriff Imoro. My name is KMJ, reporting for Prime Morning on Joy Prime TV.
Big thank you, KMJ, for that report. And all we can say is that we pray for the family of the deceased, and we are hoping that God will restore their joy again. And of course, we are hoping that the law will also take its course so that the people that perpetrated this will definitely be booked eventually. It's time for us to delve into other conversations. But before then, we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll delve into them. Do stay.